Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is the cold fronts that are coming at us, okay? Several weeks after the Christmas Arctic blast, much of the US and Europe have enjoyed record warmth, right? And recall on December 27th, it was noted that the cold air mass from Siberia that spread across the continental US dissipated into the new year. Now, so far, this is correct, okay? As 3 weeks above average weather has staved off, okay, an energy crisis in the northern hemisphere, but just north of Siberia, temperatures are sinking to near record lows. And it could be a matter of time before the giant cold air mass that is swirling in the North Pole becomes unstable and it breaks down and it begins pouring into the US and Europe. Now, there are global warming alarmists who call for an imminent climate disaster last summer who are scratching their heads right now as the rural northern Siberian town of Zelinda, and that's Zhilinda, just recorded temperatures of minus 79.8 degrees. And according to climatologists who track extreme temperatures across the globe, okay, now Zelinda was just a few degrees off from breaking its record low of 82.3 degrees. The all-time low for the Northern Hemisphere was set in the Big R in 1933 at minus 89.9 degrees. Now, earlier this week, um, it, it was said by a weatherman that with winter is not over, and no, it is not. Actually, here in Tampa Bay, we are under freeze warnings. Okay, and it's they're saying they're calling for significant change in northern American weather in about 10 days or so. Like anything, nothing is ever constant, and a warm spell could give way to colder temps later on in the month, and also in February. Sometimes exponentially cold air that builds over Siberia spills over into the United States. And although the eastern United States has had very mild weather since the late December, there was a cold blast, there is a potential for a significant pattern change towards the end of January. Now, for a polar vortex to flow into the US or to Europe, first, there first needs like warming into the Arctic stratosphere that pushes cold air lower. And this begins with the warming in the Arctic stratosphere, which pushes the cold air south. And the GFS, the GEFS, the ECMWS, and the GEM models are displaying similar runs. And this is more of like a heads up than anything else. So, do with this what you will, but in many opinions of experts, winter is in the sense of cold and snow is just not over yet, and we will see if the CPC comes on board with this. So I'm going to put up some pictures for you that show what other people are saying that are experts in this field. So here you go. you know, maybe with the pictures that I just showed you, there is some validity in those models, as the Climate Prediction Center's 8 to 14 day temperature outlook has increasingly shown over the last week of colder weather slated for the end of the month. And this, I have a picture of the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. So if these models are correct, winter was pretty much just delayed. Yeah. So here's another picture for you. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Bundle up. No kidding. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.